Hey Poison, how you doing? Good to see ya. Hello again and welcome to another one of Discount Magician's streams. We are back with Mass Effect 3 and this episode is titled He's the Man in the Box. And yes, because we do have a person in a box and we are trying to extract them. Let's see here, we need to get our incendiary rounds running. Boom. I just saw a training thing that said, the more weapons you're carrying, the longer your cooldowns will take. And I'm like, what do they mean by the more weapons you're carrying? Is it like literally like, because I have 5 weapons, my cooldown's gonna be longer than if I only carried like 2 main weapons? So I might take out the like SMG because I don't really use it. I really just use the assault rifle, shotgun, sniper, and pistol. But I don't know if it's gonna make that big of a deal to scrap. Oops, that's a door. To scrap one other gun for the sake of some boosted cooldown. Oh, that's Liara. I burnt my knuckle on my toaster oven trying to extract my pizza. So it feels kinda funky right now. Not painful, but just odd. Can I jump down? Nope, I cannot jump down here. This is ammo. There's a ladder here. I don't really know where I'm going. I'm kinda just wandering and hoping that it'll reveal itself as to where I need to be.
Footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
And once again, general wandering pays off. So, who are you? Are you dead? You're dead. Okay. Dead people are not helpful right now. Ooh. Medkit. Is that a door? Oh. Aha. I need to be in here anyways.
Acknowledged.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
You understood that one too?
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Let's go crack open the pod. Oh shoot. Bad things are happening.
Backup forces are here.
Shoot you in the back. Get toasted! Oh, I'm getting shot at by a turret from somewhere. I hear it. Oh, there it is. That was a waste of a grenade. Goodbye. He is out of here. Oh, who are you? Doesn't matter. You're gone. Who are you? Stupid turrets. Rip it.
Understood.
Alright, we gotta mailbox these guys. So many of these turrets.
They have retracted the bridge. We'll need to locate the controls.
No time. Let's find another way across.
When in doubt, backtrack, I guess? That's not a window. Well, it is a window, but it's not breakable, is what I wanted to say. Okay, I'm gonna take some cover up on here. Or do that, whatever that was. Okay, let's get some cover. There we go, okay. I thought I would be attacked by now, but no. So I just been hopping around like an idiot for 5 minutes there. Any goodies in this room? No. This lab is very sad face. Find another way to the pod. I'm all sorts of turned around right now. The pod is over that way, so I'm gonna keep going this way? Oh, I'm so lost right now. When in doubt, wander about. It's a good life motto right there. Is there like a down that I can take? Oh, there's a ladder over here. Yeah, apparently this is also another DLC that I'm doing. Okay, that is not a direction I can be going, so we're gonna keep going this way. So many inconveniently placed air ducts. Should really scrounge in some of these little buildings here, see if there's anything. Ooh, ammo. Can definitely use that. Health kit? Oh, why can I not access that? It's odd. Can't even apply medical aid to anybody. I am... Oh, there's the pod over there. Okay. I was gonna say I'm lost, but I'm actually not lost. I actually went the right way inadvertently. Sorry. That tea is really good. And it's hot.
Transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it. Cerberus,
Just a
there's heavy
perfect amount of
forces
time
incoming.
to
We'll need to hold this
defend
position.
the area again.
Here they come!
Well, if you keep walking into the singularity, of course you're gonna die. Oh! I'm not killing him, but I'm definitely pissing him off. Is that gonna show Gattaca? Oh, never mind, he's dead. Gattaca or not, you're dead, my friend. What did I just warn you about the singularity? Headshot. It's kind of weird. I called out headshot before I actually got the headshot.
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Or set up preparations for the next wave.
What kind of
Has
preparations
the
do you
life pod
recommend?
ended stasis mode? It should not be much longer.
I can't deploy any
We
turrets.
should look for ways to hamper the enemy's approach.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Oh yeah, where did I put? Oh yeah, domination's on the other trigger.
Heavy mech inbound.
Oh, of course it is. There's a difference between heavy mech and ridiculous mech. This is borderline ridiculous mech. Oh, now they're all stuck in behind everything else. That's kind of crappy. Stop getting dug in. I gotta deal with this mech. Yeah, there you go. Dominate, go fight the mech. Let's see how well you do. Oh, he died. He did terribly. Where is it going? Goodbye. Goodbye.
There. You can open the life pod now.
Let me collect some stuff first. Then we'll talk life pod. It's really odd. One of those rounds is enough to fill your ammo fully. Alright, let's open the life pod. Who do we have within?
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No, the bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now. Neutron bombardment underway. The bunker is secure. Commander Traffic.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods! I need the few that are left!
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Synthetic. This is not a good beginning.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Cool. We got a Prothean dude.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst.
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
Beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So, could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered. What sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
He is a jerk, isn't he? But again, don't forget, like, look at the Empire he came from. Like, that's what he knew.
Back on Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think. Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
And welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
The lizard people evolved. They used to eat flies. I love how utterly unimpressed he was, literally about everything. Oh well, we got ourselves a Prothean. Oh, we should go check in on Donnelly and what's her name, because we freed them from the tyranny of the Alliance prisons. Although I don't know why I went into the engine room, or into the underdeck, because that's definitely not where they're going to be. I took the stupid way all the way around to get the engine room, which makes no sense.
Oh, I knew this
There he is.
to be back. Feels good to be in an Alliance uniform again.
Welcome aboard, Chief.
Nothing to report.
Need anything, Commander?
How's Engineer Donnelly working out?
The kid's got talent. Now if he could just learn to shut his damn mouth.
Problems?
I'm sorry, Commander. Donnelly is dedicated, knowledgeable, and thinks on his feet. I'm glad to have him on my team. Could use a lesson or two about respecting chain of command, but I've handled the likes of him before. No need for concern.
How's Engineer Daniels working out?
Her, I like. She's sharp and knows propulsion theory better than most physicists I've met. And she's easy to work with, too. Always said you had an eye for talent. Good job bringing her back to the Alliance.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Okay, so I think it's about time we push the story forwards a bit more. I think we are going to do the summit next. Did I buy fish? I don't remember. I don't want to get back up to my room and find my fish are dead again. Any messages?
Colonists on Eden Prime. First the Geth attack, now Cerberus. For what it's worth, our new crew member doesn't need a translator himself, but he shared a Prothean language tutorial program. It was apparently designed for servant races being inducted into the Empire. Charming cultural clue.
Huh. Interesting. Let's have a look at the journal here. So, we do have priority Surkesh. So that's the War Summit. And then we've got just random things. Evidence, Irune, Citadel, Eden Prime. Ooh, Eden Prime. Resistance movement. The colonists of Eden Prime are fighting the Cerberus occupation. Help the resistance movement by getting them Cerberus intel. Oh yes, that was where I kept finding the stuff in the computers. I could go rummage around and see if I can find more in the computers. I don't know if you guys want to watch me run around and search computers back on Eden Prime again. I just don't know if that's kind of meh or if that's interesting. Unfortunately, I can't finish the Omega one. That one's burned. I think it's time we do the War Summit. Surkesh. You know what? I don't think I can actually land. I think it's locked. Yeah, it's locked because that was a DLC planet. Once you've extracted what you were there for, boom, gone. Alright, you know what? War Summit it is. Do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Anything hidden in this asteroid belt? What the heck was that? Teeny tiny planet. Okay, diplomatic ships. The diplomatic ships of the Salarians, Turians, and Krogan float far away from one another, out of weapon range. Messages sent by each faction indicate that they would welcome the Normandy as a neutral meeting ground for their diplomats. The fact they have not agreed on a ship to serve as a neutral meeting point before now does not bode well for negotiations.
The Salarian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room. And hope this doesn't start another war.
Alright.
The Krogan is in no position to make demands.
The Krogan has a name. Urdnot Rex. And I'm not just some junkyard Varen you unleash whenever you're in trouble.
I've got my own problems. Reaper scouts have arrived on Tuchanka, so why should I care if a few Turians go extinct?
Trying to draw out negotiations will get you nowhere, Rex. I have no time for it. Just tell us what you want.
I'll tell you what I need. A cure for the genophage.
Absolutely not. The genophage is non-negotiable.
Why are you so opposed to the idea, Dalatras?
Because my people uplifted the Krogan. We know them best.
You mean you used us to fight a war you couldn't win? It wasn't the Salarians, or the Asari, or even the Turians that stopped the Rachni. It was Krogan blood that turned the tide.
And after that, you ceased to be useful. The genophage was the only way to keep your urges in check.
Dalatras, you may not like him, but Rex is right. Insulting him won't change that.
I won't apologize for speaking the truth. We uplifted the Krogan to do one thing: wage war. It's all they know because it's all we wanted them to know.
Your people should have thought the matter through then. Was it really a surprise the Krogan revolted?
That's precisely my point, Commander. We made a rash decision. We turned to the Krogan in desperation. It's the same mistake you're about to make today. No good can come from curing the genophage.
The Krogan have paid for their mistakes. The genophage has gone on long enough.
1,476 years, if you're keeping track.
It was 1,000 years of peace, free from these brutes.
Enough! Whether or not they deserve a cure is academic. It would take years to formulate one.
My information says otherwise. A Solarian scientist, Malin, grew a conscience. He was on my planet, testing a cure on our females.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
But what you didn't know is that other females survived his experiments. So the Dalatress here sent in a team to clean up the whole mess, and to take them prisoner.
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
Don't insult me. Those are my people. They're immune to the genophage, and you're going to give them back.
Dalatrass, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
How long do you think you'll last alone against the Reapers? Because if you don't help, that's how it'll end up.
And I'll be the last friendly Turian you ever see.
What's it gonna be?
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Surkash. But I warn you, Commander. The consequences of this will be felt for centuries to come.
Let's go get them.
You're not setting foot on Surkash. This will take time.
It happens now. As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
I won't forget this, Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
Well, that's the Solarians for you. When they have nothing to work with, they push back against you. Alright, so... I'm kind of feeling like we take Garrus and EDI. Or do we take Liara and grab her amazing warp, or do we take Javik for whatever he can do? Ooh, he can change color. Are you feeling like Garrus and EDI, or who are you feeling like? You want to see what Javik can do? So do you want to do Garrus and Javik, or EDI and Javik? Or Liara and Javik? Garrus and Javik. Done. Garrus, Javik. What color outfit do you want to give Javik? I kind of feel like I want him in the black here. That looks pretty awesome. Oh yeah, they're looking like matching twinsies. Alright. Yeah, so my recharge speed is at minus 200. So if I take out the submachine gun and put nothing, well, that's apparently apparently I still have recharge speed of minus 200. So I don't know what the point of that was. I like my Matic. I like my Mantis. This thing is super heavy. Holy moly. I could drop it down to like a katana and bring down my weight, but does that even make a difference? No, my recharge speed is still minus 200. How in the world am I supposed to bring this thing down? Bringing out the boys. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I have no idea how I'm supposed to bring my weight down. So, yep, that's a thing. There it is, particle rifle. Ooh, look at the weight of that thing. Alright. That is Javik. So Javik uses submachine guns? No. No. So he uses pistols and assault rifles. Okay, so he's pretty standard. Let's get him some mods. Increase damage. Increase headshots. Sure. Boom. Slot occupied. That's random. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna give him his particle launcher, or whatever it's called, particle rifle. Let's increase his rounds per magazine, and let's increase his accuracy. Alright, so Javik's got his particle rifle and his pistols here. And, oh, I'm going to accept that. Okay, and let's have a look at Garrus. Garrus gets his assault rifle and his mantis. Can I get Garrus any kind of other... Let's see if we can get him a better assault rifle. Damage. I could give Garrus the Chakram launcher and just make him like absolutely formidable, but I don't know if he knows how to use it. That's the only thing. And I don't want to give him a weapon that he can't use. I kind of want to try the Chakram launcher with him and see what happens. Okay, so we're going to give Garrus the Chakram launcher and the Mantis and see how that works, and if it goes completely pear-shaped, well, then we'll try and find a weapon locker and swap it out. Alright, so we need to upgrade ourselves. I want to go for the final upgrade on the incendiary ammo, which will be increase health and damage armor bonuses by 10%. Ignite enemies with an intermittent explosion that... Oh yeah, I like that one. I don't need to finish reading it. Okay, that is me. Javik... Oh no, you're not Javik, you're Garrus. Auto level. Boop. Awesome. Oh, he got proximity mines. I like it. And Javik, what can you do? Oh, I thought he would go Vengeful Alien. Dark Channel? Plague an opponent with a persistent damaging biotic field. Effect transfers to a second target if the first is killed. Effect length depends on Dark Channel's duration. Only one field may be active at a time. Lift Grenade. Lob this grenade into a group of enemies to send them flying. See, this is where I think Mass Effect should have made it where you could play as different races, because, like, how cool are these abilities that you can't even get to use?
This is the Solarian homeworld we're headed to. They aren't used to seeing Krogan here, so let's keep it simple. We land, get the females, and leave before anyone changes their mind.
I still don't trust a word they say.
Let diplomacy play out, Rex. You'll get what you want.
These females are the best, and probably last hope for my people.
We'll bring them home, Rex. You've waited long enough for this day.
A lifetime. I appreciate the assist, Garrus.
Figured you'd gone soft, sitting on your throne. Forgot how to hold a gun.
He wouldn't be king then, would he?
Who's that?
He's a Prothean.
Sometimes I'm not sure if the Normandy's a warship or a traveling freak show. But as long as he can hold a gun.
Commander, I have the Solarian base on
Set her down.
Commander, Solarian ground control says we don't have clearance to land.
Tell them the Dalatrass authorized this herself.
I knew they'd never keep their word. Let's see them try to stop a Krogan airdrop.
Rex?
We have an unauthorized landing.
And who authorized you to hold my race hostage?
Halt! Stand down! Hold your fire! Commander Shepard, restrain your colleague. We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
I'd like to avoid a diplomatic incident.
As would we.
But you have something valuable to Rex.
Something worth dying for.
This matter can be resolved, but I must insist he remain under guard.
I can handle this, Rex.
Anything goes wrong and all bets are off.
I'm Paddock Wicks, and I appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge. Careful! Watch the containment shield!
Brings back memories.
They were much smaller in my cycle.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
What kind of work goes on here?
Evolutionary trials, morphological simulations, exogenetic assessments.
Nothing is ever simple with Solarians, is it?
Science has always been our best defense. The research we do here has kept Surkesh safe for millennia.
Does that include studying lost Krogan?
The females were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. They were brought here to stabilize their condition.
This whole planet smells wrong.
I'd like to see them.
Of course. I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
Attention biolabs. Please prepare for yon specimen arrival.
No wonder I'm so heavy to reload my abilities. Look how much gear I'm carrying on my back. Why is this guy's name Console? Oh, it was the console in front of him.
Agree with him or not, our orders are clear. Ensure the smooth handover of the Krogan detainees.
This is a restricted area. Please stay back.
Superiors. That's all that matters.
Well, then don't make it so easy to get past you.
I don't like what I'm hearing. There's an outbound contract.
Oh, this place is cool.
And?
A burst transmission, fully encoded, with no identity signature.
No signature?
Why is there a random fire over there?
Someone's passing a message. I've got a bad feeling about this. Another incursion?
Air defenses report unidentified craft skirting our inbound approach vectors.
It's like someone's testing our defenses.
Appears that way, sir.
I don't like it. Not with everything else going on.
Commander Shepard.
Kirahi.
It's Major Kirahi. I'd heard you were coming.
Good to see you again. Sounds like you've been promoted.
Yes, due in no small part to our mission on Vermeer. Hold the line. You saved my men that day.
Good to see a friendly face, Major.
Garrus Vicarian. Always a pleasure. It seems the Reapers have a way of bringing us together.
How'd you get posted to this base, Major?
I led the team on Tuchanka that found the females. Nasty business. Malin may have meant well, but his operation was crude. Test subjects were unaccounted for. The females easily escaped his lab.
What do you think about bringing the female Krogan here?
Our scientists say it's important to preserve the females. Evolutionary paradigms. I say when people know you're hiding something valuable, they'll want to steal it. Either way, I have my orders. They'll be your problem soon enough.
I guess we're both still feeling the effects of Vermeer.
Yes, ironic. You destroyed the genophage cure, yet now it's the key to an alliance. Your standoff with Urdnot Rex is legend within STG.
I'm sure you saw Rex's entrance.
Our colony's 3 systems away saw it.
He wasn't pleased with the reception. Can't say I blame him.
Apologies, but better that than a Krogan with a shotgun wandering the base. Think of all the casualties. Our medbay couldn't handle it.
Security seems high. You expecting trouble?
Our motto in STG is to always expect trouble. Failing that, create trouble for someone else. Our enemies have the same idea.
A good principle to live by.
Who's this?
He's a friend.
A Prothean.
Prothean, of course. Amazing what they can do with genetic modification these days. Some new psychological tactic, Commander? Give the Reapers a good scare? And what are you really? Drell? Turian?
Prothean.
Oh. I see.
Nice seeing you again, Major.
Likewise. And Commander, regardless of what the politicians decide, you can count on my support retaking Earth.
You do that.
Consider it my way of returning a favor. It would be an honor to fight alongside you again. Good day.
I love Kirahi. Such as, like, he's like a genuine Solarian. Like, he's not one-sided. He actually has some humility and some pride.
This is where all you Solarians come from, huh? No wonder you're so soft. Too busy writing poetry about waterfalls. Shepard, I don't like this. I should be the one going in.
How about you stay here and we only fight one war at a time?
That was just good old-fashioned Krogan hot air. If it had been real, they'd be dead.
Idle threats are empty threats.
Maybe when this war is over, you can come live on Tuchanka. You'd fit right in.
Who tipped you off about the females here?
Sorry, Shepard, but they're listening to every word we say. I prefer my Solarian liver served raw.
He is correct. It was a delicacy in our cycle.
All the heads just turning was so perfectly timed.
Back on the Normandy, you said Reapers were sighted on Tuchanka.
Clans Jorgal and Ravenor sighted a few landing parties. The Reapers are up to something. Tuchanka may be a pile of radioactive rubble, but it's our pile. And we'll fight to the last Krogan to keep it that way.
Radioactive?
Garrus. I have to make friends with the one Turian in the galaxy who thinks he's funny.
Imagine how I feel. I'm supposed to hate Krogan, but you came along and warmed my heart with your winning personality.
I could throw a few Solarians off a cliff, if it'll make you feel better.
What do you know about these females?
They weren't fertile, so we used them as decoys to draw off enemies from the ones who were. But Malin's experiments changed that. These damn Pyjaks stole them right out from under us.
That's a pretty brutal way to treat your women, Rex.
The females suggested it. We've had to make a lot of tough choices to ensure we don't all die off.
Your females are wise.
It's just one more thing that'll get better when the genophage is cured.
Are the Krogan ready to fight the Reapers?
Ever since Sovereign showed up, I figured this day would come. My people have spent too much time selling ourselves out as mercenaries. Now we can get back to doing what Krogan do best, saving everyone else from giant monsters.
Never going to let us forget about the Rachni Wars, are you?
Last time I was at the Citadel, I didn't see a Turian statue in your honor.
Just wait till this war is over.
It's been good talking to you again, Rex.
It'll be even better when we have a few Solarians for lunch.
I love how Rex is making all the Solarians uncomfortable, but you know he's just messing with them. Oh, that's good. Alright. Let's go see what's going on here.
To the Dalatrash that the exchange is proceeding.
Yes, sir.
You have clearance now to see the females, Commander. I hope we can resolve this matter without reenacting the Krogan rebellions.
What do you think about handing over the Krogan?
I differ from most of my colleagues. Curing the genophage will bring closure to this issue. In the future, the Krogan may yet play some role we can't even imagine. We should let the evolutionary process decide who lives and dies, not galactic politics.
Thanks for your time.
Of course. Proceed into the elevator when you're ready.
There are actually some Solarians who have a conscience and aren't just mindless drones.
Now take this elevator down, and someone will...
Alert. Threat condition 2 has been declared. Scramble readiness teams.
What's happening?
Sensors have picked up activity on the perimeter. Hurry, Commander. Someone will meet you below.
Base personnel must remain on site until further notice.
All specimens are accounted for, sir.
Shepard, excellent timing. Good to have you here.
Mordin?
Eyesight still sharp. Surprise understandable. Hadn't expected to return to work.
You're back with STG.
Special consultant. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong. Helped female Krogan. Fed information to Clan Erdnot. Encouraged political pressure to free females.
You must be Rex's inside source.
Yes, can explain later. Security warnings not normal. Need to get off-world for sake of Krogan. Females had weakened immune systems. Side effect of Malin's cure. These didn't survive.
But what about Malin's research? I thought we saved it.
Indeed, data saved, but not complete. Lacks crucial details to reconstruct cure, but still useful for synthesizing from living tissue. Couldn't save them.
I'm sure you did everything you could, Mordin.
Arrived too late. Cannot delay now. One survivor, immune to genophage, can synthesize cure from her tissue.
She's still here.
Yes, last hope for Krogan. If she dies, genophage cure... problematic. Please be careful. Krogan's slow to trust.
I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy.
Are you here to kill me?
That would serve no tactical purpose.
Erdnot, Rex, and I are here to take you home.
Why? What am I to you?
Have the Solarians been mistreating you?
Those are my sisters you saw back there. They died in a lot of pain.
Did the best we could.
And now I know I'm the only one left. That makes me dangerous to a lot of people. What about you, Commander Shepard? Why are you here?
You're the future of the Krogan race. I'm fighting for that.
Then I hope you brought an army.
Alert. Unidentified vessels have breached the perimeter.
Give me an update. Outbound communications have been severed. We're cut off. Secure all data to off-site location.
What's happening?
We have multiple ships inbound.
Shepard, it's Rex. Cerberus troops are attacking the base. Get the females out of there now!
Only one survived, Rex. It might be safer down here.
What? So the Solarians can kill her like the others? No deal. If you still want this alliance, get her out of there.
Release the female. We're leaving.
I can't. Protocol states during lockdown, no specimens.
Objection noted. Now, please release Krogan. Need to monitor pod as it clears quarantine procedures.
Meet us at next checkpoint, Shepard. Likely Cerberus opposes Genophage cure.
You'll see Tachanka again, I promise.
Get to elevator, Shepard.
Put all research subjects into immediate lockdown.
They're insecure.
Watch secure.
Yard subject.
Okay, we got the assault rifle upgrade. I don't think Javik understands that scrounging for resources is part of being in my crew. Okay, I think that's the only resource I'm gonna get.
Attacking the landing zone. Appears to be an air assault.
Try the elevator, Commander.
Oh crap.
Get back!
Commander Shepard, are you alright?
Is there another way out of here?
Other side of the lab. An emergency exit. I can open it from here.
Shepard, Cerberus forces trying to locate female. Quarantine checkpoint under attack. Hurry!
Shepard, it's Rex. I took the shuttle. Do whatever it takes to get the female up to the landing pad. I'll try to make life miserable for Cerberus.
This looks worse than I thought.
Oh, jeez. Cerberus is doing what Cerberus does best, making it miserable for everybody. Oh, and they got their weird machine people as well.
Clear.
There will be more.
Javik, I don't know if you actually did anything.
More incoming.
I mean, that sort of counts.
Don't let them take cover in the lab!
So basically you're telling me to take cover in the lab. Mailbox. There's a guy back there. Whoa, what are those? Stand up.
Female isn't going to last long against
Nice.
Shepard, Cerberus in vicinity. Hurry!
We're on our way.
They are ideal candidates for expanding Solarian influence with full deniability. The risk is minimal.
Easy to say until you've had to fight a Yogg face to face.
I'm sure he looks at it as you looking for sharper sticks and bigger rocks. Yep. Yeah, he sees us as monkeys. Monkeys with guns is basically how Javik sees us right now. So I'm hoping that I can prove my worth and have him start, like, actually giving me some respect here. I am not a monkey with a gun. Oh, jeez. Okay, that just went through the fire.
Could have sworn he was muttering to Sony the whole time.
I like the sort of Easter egg about that guy being the Shadow Broker and how it could have just been Liara the whole time. That's fantastic. Ooh, shotgun. Spare ammo. Or not. Hello? There we go. Shotgun, spare ammo. Oh, that was the weirdest animation ever. Why is it not going over the wall? There we go. I was getting glitched into the wall there. You guys able to solve it? Yeah, you had no issues.
Shepard, Cerberus
Crap.
at checkpoint, attempting to kill Krogan. Need assistance. Cerberus outside pod, Shepard. Need assistance.
I can't see. There's so much bloody smoke.
We have to get in there.
Okay, I got him. Where even is this pod? Oh, I see it. Oh, there he is. Pod took a minor hit, but nothing crazy.
Quickly, Shepard. Technician dead. Clear us through the checkpoint.
Are you okay?
Containment shield is holding. We'll try to repair if necessary. Can't speak for Krogan's health, however.
I'm fine, Commander.
Females kept secret. Possibly a mole in STG. Could be indoctrinated. If no Krogan aligns with Turians, Reapers left unchallenged.
We'll do more than challenge them.
Shepard, meet us at next checkpoint. Cerberus likely to target. Hurry! Next checkpoint!
Headed up to the next level. All squads converge.
Where's my Normandy?
Shepard, get cracking. I'll try to draw some of their fire.
Last attack compromised security systems. Attempting to compensate.
Hang on. We're trying to get to you, Mordin.
High caliber mod.
That did it.
I saw a guy go that way, but I think the grenade explosion caught him. Yeah, it did. He's right there. That's a bench. That's not where I want to be going.
Cerberus isn't fooling around.
The end of a cycle always marks the beginning of chaos.
Nice.
Commander, stay back. Hostiles
Kirihi.
just down the hall.
Is there an easier way around?
You could say that.
How do I not have one of those?
Go, Commander. I'll cover you.
Orion Squad, your orders are to hold position and block access to next checkpoint.
Looks like Cerberus got some upgrades.
Major advance.
Head to head,
Look,
we'll get us ripped up.
I got rid of their upgrades.
We may be able to flank them. Good. They're out there.
To the next checkpoint. I'm sure Cerberus isn't done.
Oh, that's one crazy way of dying, dude. You're like braced against the wall. There's Varen there. Ooh, hello.
Mordin was right. Cerberus must have been tipped off. They got here too fast.
Every war has its traitors.
Oh, now we got Varen. Dead Varen. Dead Cerberus.
The enemy is persistent.
They're up top too.
Find cover!
Dead Centurion and a shield guy back there. Oh, that's a grenade.
Stairs over there. They could give us the high ground.
Hey, Javik, go get that guy. Oh, there you are. Garrus, get rid of him. Never mind, I'll do it. Okay, until I have the integrity thing for the pod show up, I'm pretty good to move steadily.
I'm headed up top.
It's only when that pod integrity thing shows up I have to start making it quick.
Elevator malfunctioning, Shepard. Need assistance.
Power relay. Is that upstairs? No, I think it's actually all the way around. Through here. Now pod integrity's back.
Get them away
Nice. Scorpion. I'll check it out later.
Excellent. And Clearus, wait! Another Cerberus squad.
Oh, jeez.
Don't let them keep up the pressure!
Understood. With pleasure.
Wow, that plasma gun is awesome. Who are you shooting at? Oh, him.
Excellent. Affinity for destruction intact, Shepard. Can Clearus through now.
Scope.
Species 408, the variant.
Research terminal.
A novel form of biological warfare. With enhanced size and intelligence, they could harass hostile civilian populations at minimal cost. Recommend project approval.
Shepard, need you to clear us through first.
One sec. Need to scout for junk to make my life miserable. Or better, rather. Okay, I think I got everything I need.
How you holding up?
Containment shield strong, but not designed for direct fire.
This isn't your problem, Commander. You don't know me.
But I'd like to. Hang in there. How many more checkpoints?
Just the landing area. Pope Erdnot Rex still waiting.
Rex can't keep his hands off a fertile female. He'll be there.
I'll see you up top.
More coming.
We found the Krogan.
Looks clear now.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Shepard, get your ass up here. I can't fly around forever.
The female's on the way up to the landing area.
You pull this off, and I'm making you an honorary Krogan.
Where am I going? I need an elevator going up. I feel like where I just was maybe was the right way, to be honest. Because we came through there, I think. Yeah, we did.
We're almost there.
Okay, it's going up.
Shepard, they found us. Under heavy attack.
I wish there was just a way to go weapons free and let your guys just do whatever they need to do to kill them.
Appears safe. Need final approval now, Shepard.
One sec. Scouting. Wow, that pod integrity is ace. First time I did this, I think I had like a sliver left because I screwed it up. I don't know what I did wrong. Probably the wrong weapons, to be honest. Oh.
Suggest you don't delay this time, Shepard. Need final approval. Shepard, you must authorize release. Pod then transfers to loading area.
Let's get you out of there.
Shepard, heads up. You've got incoming.
Awesome. We got an Atlas mech, because why not? Alright, we know how to deal with these.
Shepard, I can't land until you deal with that thing. It's too dangerous. Krogan has been acquired.
Door is damaged. Time Captain Shepard. She's vulnerable.
That's some serious firepower. Maybe we can crack it open.
There can be no making. It's done.
Wow, that was easy.
Watch out. Still got Cerberus troopers left.
It's like shooting fish in a stupid barrel.
You had me worried there for a minute.
Let's make this quick.
Let's get you out of there. There they are. That's them.
I can handle myself, Rex.
Women.
Why is Cerberus here? What do you want?
Commander, I'm hearing chatter you're brokering a treaty between the Krogan and the Turians.
If I get Krogan boots on Palaven, the Turians promise me their support.
And how does Cerberus get involved?
I don't know. The elusive man is up to something.
Then keep them at bay. I can't overstate what a victory this treaty would be for the Alliance. We'll need all the help we can get.
How's the Prothean device coming?
Alliance R&D has officially begun construction. The team has dubbed it Project Crucible. We're throwing everybody who knows how to hold a hammer at it. This is going to be the most ambitious undertaking in human history.
Will we get it done?
I'm not saying it won't be a challenge, but our researchers tell me the designs are elegant, massive in scope, but strangely simple as well. We can do this, Shepard. You can do this. Never doubt that.
No, sir.
Good. Hack it out.
You have the female, Rex. A cure for the rest of your people can come later.
That wasn't the deal.
But Palaven needs your reinforcements now. We can't delay.
Unless every Krogan gets the cure, there's no alliance.
Mordin, how long will it take to finish a cure?
Need to synthesize base antigen from female. Also requires healthy male Krogan tissue. We'll need a sample.
You're looking at it.
Acceptable. We'll need you to remain aboard Normandy for procedure.
Let's hope the food's gotten better.
Formulating a cure that works for every Krogan sounds like a tall order, Mordin. Can you do it?
Of course. Similar to Genophage Modification Project. Working against own alterations this time. Not as simple as garbage DNA blocking attachment sites. We'll need to counteract shutdown of redundant nervous system, adjust neurotransmitter levels.
Got it.
We'll create cure, Shepard. Don't need to worry.
Then get started, Mordin, and make it quick.
Always do. We'll be in medbay if you'd like to speak more. Eve requires tests.
Eve?
Female's real name unknown. Normandy, a human vessel. Human mythology seemed appropriate under circumstances. Suggest speaking with her. New perspective. Surprising in Krogan.
Now, is there anything else?
There's a small matter concerning a ship we've lost contact with.
What happened?
I'd rather discuss it in private.
Turian problems can't even come close to what I've got.
What is it?
Some of my men went missing. The rest of it we can discuss somewhere else.
I'll find you both in the war room. Just be ready to talk.
Alrighty. So, let's have a look at the war terminal and see how we're doing for our assets. So, Alliance, we now have an additional, where is it? Here we are, Eden Prime support. Eden Prime is an agrarian world, blah 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 blah. And so, few researchers who study Prothean technology on Eden Prime avoided capture by Cerberus. They were forwarded copies of their work to the Alliance, hoping it can build the Prothean device found on Mars. Although its military defenses were seriously damaged by the Cerberus invasion, Eden Prime's remaining government has loaned the Alliance several Athabasca-class supply freighters. Nice. Solarian. Major Kirahi, 20. Major Kirahi has made his mark leading the Solarian Special Task Group that helped Commander Shepard stop Saren at Vermeer. Lauded by his superiors for his decisive leadership under fire, Kirahi was promoted and decorated with the prestigious Star of Surkesh. The Major continues to join missions with his men, believing that nothing substitutes for experience and that the best tactical strategies are planned on the battlefield. Ah, man, I want him on my ship so bad. Alright, so we got a bunch of things unlocking right now, slowly. Alliance funding, nice. I wish I had access to the Spectre console from inside the Normandy, but I can't, so whatever. Let's talk to Primarch Victus.
Commander.
You said one of your ships had gone missing.
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified. But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on... If I'm going to...
Oh, I think I've already talked to him about all these. I want to ask him about the Turian ship.
Your men that crashed on Tuchanka. How many are there?
A platoon.
You said their mission was a matter of galactic peace. Why?
I'm sorry, Commander. As I said, it's highly classified.
Look, if you want me to put my ass on the line, I need answers.
I can't tell you. Please understand. The commander is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus. He'll be your contact.
Victus?
My son. I needed someone I could trust completely.
The Solarian Dalatrass worries about what the Krogan will do once they're cured. How do you feel?
It won't matter if we don't stop the Reapers, but I understand her doubts. The moon you found me on? That's where we made our last stand against the Krogan during the rebellions. They were that relentless.
How did it turn out?
The Krogan started using asteroids as weapons, directing them against our colonies. We had no choice. The Genophage was our last resort. So yes, Krogan intentions after this war will be a serious concern, but I'd rather have a grateful ally than a resentful enemy.
Reaching out to the Krogan for help must be difficult for you.
We can't allow the mistakes of our past to cloud the future. Your race and mine were once enemies. The First Contact War, as you call it. I was there, dodging shells fired by your navy. But look at us now, standing in a ship of Turian human design, working together.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Alright, well that's Primarch Victus's demands. Where's Rex? There he is.
Hell of a show down there on Surkesh. Just like the old days, Shepard. Right down to me pulling your ass out of the fire.
I was the one with bullets flying at me.
And I gave you the moral support to dodge them.
Uh-huh. You said one of your squads is missing.
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Aralak Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
What will you do after the Genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Solarians. I won't let them. That isn't our path forward. This time will be different.
A lot of people will be relieved to hear that. No one wants to repeat history.
They know we'd probably win this time, but war has never brought us anything except misery. It's time to focus on rebuilding.
How could there be trouble with the Rachni? They were all but extinct. The last queen promised to disappear forever or be destroyed.
I know, I was there. I've got a bad feeling about this. It may not be Rachni, but maybe it is. Could be another invasion. If they're crawling out from under some rock, you know how bad it could get. We need to stop them.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Anytime. And Shepard, I like what you've done with the Normandy. Got tired of always hanging around the cargo bay before. I still don't have a window like Liara does, but maybe that's because I don't kiss as well.
No comment.
Yeah. I miss this place. Wish I could knock some heads around with you, but duty calls. If the Solarian says my DNA's important, who am I to argue?
I love that he still refers to Mordin as the Solarian, even though that they were like buddy-buddy, like back in the last 2 games. Alright, let's get going back to somewhere else on the ship. If I can figure out how to get out of here. I was literally standing at the door and I went all the way the other way. Okay, so Primarch Victus and Rex are in that little room.
Have a base on their homeworld secured better.
Nah, they were solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech. Compared to those upgrades, the Solarians might as well
Commander,
have grown
we've got new reports of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map.
Crap. Oh, jeez. From Bray, Subject Omega. Things are settled down on Omega. Looks like the Talons are the new security force on the station. Their leader said something about honoring Kandros' memory. I'd say that they were being cute, except they're not shy about backing up the sentiment with firepower. Be careful out there. Know there's at least one Batarian here that doesn't want you dead. Bray. Info for you. Hi, Shepard. It's been a while. I'm glad to hear you made it off Earth and that Liara is with you. Getting off her old ship was the best thing we could have done. Can't tell you how sick I was of that cabin and tripping over that drone. I don't even know how it kept finding me in a ship that big, even after I turned off its tracking. I dug up some interesting information for you. Talk with Glyph to sort out the data. I hope it helps, Shepard. It's getting rough out there. Farron. From Major Kirahi. Hold the line. Commander, it was a pleasure seeing you again on Surkesh, even if the circumstances were less than ideal. It seems fate has decided our meetings coincide with galactic threats, so be it. To that end, I wanted to reiterate that STG will be there to help you when the need arises, regardless of the political climate. You were there for us in our hour of need. We look forward to returning the favor. Best of luck, Major Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment. Special Task Group. See a ANN Alert article on indoctrination from Alliance News Network Information Partners. Thessia, Asari scientist Rana Thanoptis, has died in custody, allegedly committing suicide after she was arrested of the murder of multiple Asari military officials. Oh, Rana was the crazy person who kept, screaming at us. Prior to her death, investigators said Thanoptis spoke of voices in her head which they believed to be indicative of her indoctrination. The voices foretold the ascension of the Asari and told Thanoptis that anyone fighting the Reapers needed to die. Thanoptis worked on a top-secret project for former Spectre Saren Arterius several years ago when she likely became indoctrinated. She received a pardon from the Asari government in exchange for providing a research assistance on Reaper technology. Thanoptis was believed responsible for planting a makeshift explosive device that detonated at a research center, killing 5 visiting Asari military officials, along with 4 civilians. The attack seriously wounded a dozen more and caused significant damage to the facility. Investigators say they are not seeking any more suspects in the case. Oh, I'm going to go talk to Eve. Don't worry. I'm working my way through all the different things I need to check in on. I can never remember where she is. I liked how in the last game it told you where Eve would be. Alright, where's Eve?
Commander, nice to see you again.
How are you settling in, Trainer?
I actually feel...
How are the systems holding?
Well...
Specialist trainer.
Thank you. I'm out here. It's like living out of a shoebox.
Life on an app.
Oh, it's not a bad... This is... Edie?
We can. Analyzing the algorithm should reduce long-range strategic combat.
Impressive.
If it means getting the equipment I need, I can quite happily live out of a shoebox.
Okay, sorry, I didn't want to listen to all that again, because we've already done that once. I don't know where she is. I'm gonna guess she's in medical with Mordin. Has anyone been added to the list? No, no one's been added to the list yet. Okay, let's go find Mordin. He is probably hiding in medical with Eve.
Aware Krogan females find Scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the 3rd time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
This one is different.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap? Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand. But my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
Or Solarian doctors.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species.
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the Genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this. A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? We'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can tell him.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the Genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a Thresher Maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The Genophage forces us to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How'd you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the Genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tuchanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tuchanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
How's Mordin been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, Vorcha, offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear. Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander. I'm glad to see humans treat their women with respect. Your people have placed a lot of responsibility on you.
No more than your people have put on you.
Then maybe we can show the men how it's done.
Deal.
I love... Excuse me. I love the mystery surrounding Eve. Like, all you can see of her are just barely her eyes, and that's all you get. Alright, so we got about 10 minutes. We should really probably get ready to go to our next location. I gotta go and talk to that glyph thing in Liara's room, wherever Liara is. She took over... what's her name's room? This name. This room. Blah blah blah. Miranda's room.
Still relying on the Protheans for all the answers?
It will work, Rex. We just need to finish building the Crucible. Although I'd be interested to learn how you found out about it.
Wasn't that hard. Lucky you keep its location more secret than the fact it exists.
And I'm sure you'll do a good job of both, being so famous for your discretion.
My lips are sealed.
Alright, so... weapon upgrade kit. This field kit can be used for a one-time upgrade to a variety of weapons to increase ammo capacity and or the potential damage dealt. Schematics have been scanned into the Normandy's onboard computers. Ammo capacity bonus. Use the kit to increase your weapon's thermal clip capacity. And advanced biotic implants. This advanced amp is a sophisticated biofeedback system that interferes with a set of armor microcomputers. The amp can be set to help streamline the use of biotic skills and combat powers, or increase their damage instead. Power damage plus 5? Or power recharge plus 5? There we go.
Hello again, Shepard.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Sorry, that felt awkward as hell. I didn't want to do that to her. I was trying to find...
non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Oh jeez, there's all kinds of crazy crap in here. I kind of want to read it, actually. Email from Kaylee Sanders to David Anderson. David, you won't get this for a while unless you find an extranet connection working on Earth. I've made it out to this weapons we're building. The device isn't halfway complete, and it's the most breathtaking, complicated piece of technology I've ever seen. I wish you could see this thing we're creating. It gives me hope. Take care for my sake. Call from Kaylee Sanders to Jack. Jack, hey Sanders, checking on the kids. How are the kids, Jack? They'll do good. This is gonna be long. I kinda got a crap to do. Sanders, I want to tell you, I persuaded some Alliance friends to part with that biotic amp you and the children were testing at Grissom. You can pick it up on the Citadel. Jack, damn, one of the L3X1s? You know how much crap I could tear up with one of those installed? I had an idea. Look after yourself. Yeah, and hey, thanks. Between Kasumi Goto and Professor S. Olesen. Kasumi, hi Professor, you know that one-of-a-kind point-to-point comm server you were talking about the other day? Do you have any information on its whereabouts? I got something better. Check your front door. Aye, but this server's locked in a Cerberus facility. Not anymore. This will be invaluable for the Crucible. Thank you, Mrs. Godo. You're the brilliant astrophysicist, Professor. I'm just a tech expert doing some odd jobs. By the way, you would not believe how many credits Cerberus leaves just lying around in the open. Alliance Interrogator 1. Check out these implants she's got jammed into her face. Alliance Interrogator 2. Shh, she's awake. Cerberus Operator, unintelligible. Hello? Do you know where you are? CO, unintelligible. You know how much goddamn trouble you're in? Hey, ease up, listen, you're in trouble. I'm not going to lie, but this doesn't mean we can work something out. If you help us, we can. Explosion. Oh, you okay? I'm okay, but holy hell, she's dead. What? The whole front of her face is gone. Some kind of ocular flashbang. Well, crap. Is everyone in Cerberus rigged up like that? Email from Professor Takesha to Dr. Odual. I was calling every supplies depot stationed around the Crucible to find enough pure platinum for the Crucible's primary trigger inlay. We had barely enough left to coat a coffee maker. An hour later, a ship pulled up with 16 tons of platinum, courtesy of the Shadow Broker. Then it flew away to scavenge more materials for the project. The ship's captain emailed me later saying the broker would stay in touch with our needs. That's great, but I'm checking my computer for bugs. Prothean notes 2171-2185. Glyph, remind me to clean up those old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Prothean device. 2171. The University of Ceres agreed to sponsor me at the Prothean dig on Drytop. Very exciting. Professor Hennel is heading the expedition herself. Maybe I can even ask her for an opinion on my thesis outline. Attachment: Thesis on Prothean First Contact Protocols. 2174. I believe Dr. Joshon was right to suggest that the Prothean artifacts were unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. At least he seemed to approve of the rest of the paper. Attachment: Paper of comparisons of Prothean technology to modern Asari circuit logic. 2183 Part 1. I'm going on the Theorem expedition. I never thought I would gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins there, but the University of Ceres must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. Yet again, another attachment. 2183 Part 2. Goddess, this human shepherd has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an instinctual subconscious level. If only I could have been there when Commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I'll try to learn more about this cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling to say the least. And 2185... I reviewed the old Shadow Broker's footage of the Collectors. It's chilling to know that they're the Protheans' husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain. If they had enough technology to preserve someone over 50,000 years, no wonder they were capable of building things like the device on Mars. I must give him time to get his bearings, but Goddess, when will there be another chance to learn so much about their civilization? Prothean Notes 2186. I'm not sure what to make of Javik. I approached him while we were traveling to a different system, but he wasn't very inclined to talk. What little he does say concerns the Reapers and our possible failure. He is simply a soldier mourning his people, or is it a fundamental difference in our cultures? Okay, so we've just completely violated everyone's privacy by reading all that, and now I'm violating Liara's privacy by standing in her bedroom and touching her bed, which we once shared. Sorry, Liara. Awkward. Who else we got hiding in this ship right now? Nobody over here yet. What is that? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna leave that alone. Oh, that's Thane's old room. How are we doing for time? I got 3 minutes. I think we'll just head up to the Combat Information Center and we will wind things down for the evening because it's been a pretty hefty run and I don't think there's any point in trying to get into anything else at this point. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here and I'm glad you're enjoying my streams. I've been enjoying my streams, so that's awesome. As always, you know the drill. Stay healthy and stay safe. But for now, this will be Discount Magician signing off. Have a wonderful night.